to a time of innocent Americans attacked for trying to do a job, and something landed, motherfucker takes the credit, but instead of heading to Afghanistan and take them out the winter bomb, I reckon kill some families, children down here in some mention.
Jarrin Rantz, doing my first ever YouTube podcast type of thing. And well, this is the first one I've ever done. It's 9:33 at night. I mean, it doesn't sound too late, but I'm kind of tired. It's, summer. I've been staying up late all summer, so, I'm tired as shit, I got a beer here I'm drinking, which actually does help me think. It's just, you can't have too much. You have to limit yourself, be a responsible drinker. I believe in that. I believe you shouldn't be stupid and drink way too much. Well, the whole point of this podcast, YouTube podcast video, is I basically just need some outlet. I want to get out to people, say something to them, do some fun things, do some political things, all that. And I'm sorry if there's some background noise, by the way. It's just my family and stuff. Even though it's 9:33 at night, we're a noisy bunch. Well, they are. I'm pretty quiet, actually, but anyways, first topic is going to be something political. So, I'm going to try to do these in sections. Something political, something less serious like a game, and then a song of the day, which I'll always play in the opening, but then I'll play the whole thing at the end. And, well, starting at the political section, I want to talk about the upcoming election. Now everyone's just like, well, no, duh, it's shit, but, there's a lot of things people don't realize about the upcoming election. And, some of that is, well, Romney and Obama are basically the exact same thing. They're both bought out by the bankers, corporation, the Federal Reserve, They're basically the exact same thing. It's just, do you want to die to a black man or a white man? So really, there's no point of voting this election unless if you're racist against blacks or whites, because they're the exact same deal. They're the same shit. And a lot of people don't know this, but Romney actually wrote Obamacare. So if you're one of the people who loves Obamacare and you hate Romney and stuff, you're one of these mainstream liberals or something, well, you're probably not very smart, because Romney wrote Obamacare. So that's where it came from. If you don't believe me, look it up. I mean, seriously, don't just take my word for it, guys. Actually look up what I say. I want people to, actually be informed. I'm just trying to get you guys to think. And there's been a lot of talk of the Abomination, which, by the way, I actually thought of that on my own. I mean, I'm not the one who came up with it and then spread it around, but I thought of it before anyone else really thought of it, before it was popular. I didn't get the idea from anybody else, because, I got the idea from playing Warcraft 3. There's something called an Abomination, which is a big cluster of zombie parts sewed together. So then I thought Abomination, that's where I got the idea. So blame Blizzard. But yeah, really, Obama is the same thing as Bush. Bush ended his term with a bunch of banker bailouts, and he increased them. He also did stimulus plans, which created very few jobs. I'm not sure what the number is, but I remember it was a couple $1 billion per job created. So basically they paid a couple $1 billion to make each job. So if you think that that's efficient or worth it in the long run, you're foolish, because people are unlikely to even keep those jobs by the time they make enough money, or die before they make enough money. I mean, produce enough work for that $1 billion to be worth it. So look that up too. Look up how much money spent per job created with the stimulus plan. And also look up Federal Reserve. Here's something else I want to talk about. The Federal Reserve and gold in dollars. How they used to back up the money with gold. They don't do that anymore. And every time they print a dollar, they gain a bigger piece of the pie because when they print that dollar and they don't back it up with gold, there's still only the amount of gold that they backed it up with. So like the gold to dollar ratio goes down. There's less gold for every dollar. And if they have more of the dollars that they printed because they don't give them to us when they print them, then they're basically stealing money by gaining a bigger slice of the pie, and you have to understand, a lot of people deny this, but this is very simple stuff, guys. This is like middle school math here to figure this out. I used to have an older YouTube account. I won't say what it was called, but I did a video that explained it mathematically. But I decided I actually want to come in with my voice and explain it. I don't explain it as well with my voice, but I want people to know that I actually know what I'm talking about. So look that up too. I'm not saying the gold standard is perfect, but it keeps the Federal Reserve in check. Or, well, speaking of which, I don't think we should even have a private bank running America. But, which they do basically run America. They control the money. If you control the money, you basically control America. So that's why, that gets back to Romney and Obama. They're basically agents of the not the FBI, but, well, maybe that, but the CIA and the Federal Reserve. They are bought out by mega banks. They are not good. They're both scum shitbags. I mean, I'd love to have a decent presidential choice, but even the halfway decent ones are gone now. Like, I didn't even really love Ron Paul, but he was an alright choice for president. I mean, he had some radical views, but most of his views on the economy were dead on. He had a good plan set up to get us out of things like Social Security and whatnot. But I'm not going to talk about all that today. Although I will say this. I will give you guys something to think about. Here's an idea. You got all your health care, whatever, Social Security, whatever, but you have to understand that money has to come from somewhere. And the people who work to get that money should have a choice of whether they want to give it to somebody or not. Because it is arrogant and wrong to say that I know what's best with your money, and therefore I'm going to take it to you and give it to somebody else. That is wrong. And plus, they create a dependent class. Well, I thought I wasn't going to talk about this time, but I guess I am anyways. They create a dependent class by doing this with the money. By... not with the money, but with giving money to people, and then getting all that stuff for free. That creates people dependent on the government. So that's not good. The government should take if the government. I think socialism is wrong, period, because taking money away from people and giving it to somebody else isn't right. People should be allowed to spend their income however they want because they earned it. The government didn't earn it. They did not earn it. So the people earned it, and they deserve to spend it how they want. So I think that any of that's wrong, but if they were going to have a social system, they should at least make one that encourages people to work, not encourage them to sit on their ass and leech off the system. I mean, we have way too much of that in today's society. I mean, I'm so hard on myself because I'm only, I'm so young. I mean, I still live with my parents. I'm young enough to live with my parents. I'm not even 18 yet, so there's no way I'd live with my parents. I mean, away from my parents. I mean, I'm still in school, guys. You have to understand. I mean, there's no... I mean, I'm gonna get a job as soon as I can because, I'm gonna have to support my girlfriend when we get too old to live with our parents. We have to move out on our own, I will get a job, then I'm not going to do Social Security because it is not right to take people's money like that. It's not right. I would not take that check. I would die before taking that check. I will work my ass off to stay alive and not live on that system. I mean, socialism is evil. It doesn't matter how you look at it. I mean, even if you look at it, doesn't really even help people when you give them that money. It just creates a dependent class. It's just so wrong. It's delusion to think you're helping people by making them dependent on the system. That is delusion. It's also delusion to think the government has a moral responsibility to help these people. That's what they want you to think. They're not even helping them anyways. I mean, it's not your job to help people that don't deserve it unless if you feel like you have to. I mean, it's all up to the person. So people themselves, if they want to, can help other people by getting them back on their feet and getting them jobs. But it's not their responsibility or obligation. That type of thinking is wrong. I know while people could think that way. I used to think that way, but the more I've seen reality and had real experience, it's changed me. I mean, I used to think that maybe we should just have a social system where they put the money in a bank account for you, but that's not even right, because that's telling you what to do with your money. It doesn't matter if people are stupid, because the more you tell stupid people what to do, the stupider they get. When you give them a chance to think on their own, they actually can get smarter. That's fact. I don't know what else to say to that. Alright. Pretty soon we'll be starting the next segment, the game review, which I'm going to be looking at Project Zomboid. I'll play a little bit of it, explain what I'm playing, and see where we go. Alright, we're going to be starting my Project Zomboid gameplay segment of the rant, which is more like a podcast, YouTube rant, I don't know. Well, anyways, Project Zomboid is a game where you have to survive the zombies, Sounds really generic, but it's not something overly simplified like Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie Mode. No. This is, you have to collect your own food, you have to build barricades, get yourself prepared in a house. There's many houses to pick from to set up your base, and you have to survive as long as you can. You will die. That is a guarantee in Project Zomboid. It is 100% guarantee that you will die in Project Zomboid. But that's not the point. The point isn't to win. The point is to have the best survival experience you can. So let's get started. This is version 0.2.0 RC2. I don't know what all that shit is, but it's kind of an early. It's still Project Zomboid is still really early in development, by the way. The Indie Stone is doing a great job, but it's pretty early. So you got all these. So let's start this. You got all these professions, Do I want to be a police officer? Do I want to be a fire officer? But they do different things. See this stuff over here, the chosen traits. This is what they do. Now, marksman, improved gun accuracy, quicker reload. That's with our police officer. Now, with our fire officer, we have axeman, breaking through doors, faster axe swing. Security guard, requires little sleep, stays extra alert even when sleeping. Construction worker, thick skin, less chance of scratches or biting, or bites breaking skin, so less chance of getting infected as well because of that. And he's handy, so faster barricading, which is useful. You got zombies attacking you, you want to be able to barricade up pretty fast. And I imagine in further updates, these different classes are going to be much more furtherly integrated. And here's the outdoorsman, not very affected by weather conditions, extra-oriented ability. So he's very outdoorsman, And then we got all these traits here that you can get. I'm gonna go with just police officer. No construction worker. No police officer. I'm not sure. Let's just go construction worker. And I'm not gonna mess with these because some of them can be helpful, but I find it's just the easiest to stick with the standard traits you get for free with your profession. So let's get started. Oh yeah, you can name them, but I'm too lazy to name them. And now it might be a second before it loads, so we'll wait here. I'll sip my beer. It's not my processor either. My processor's great. It's just this game is such an early build, it's not that stable yet. Yeah. And I'm not going to play for too long, guys. I just kind of want to show you what this is about. Kill a few zombies. So here we got our construction worker, He doesn't wear a shirt, I guess because construction workers, normally they don't wear helmets or shirts or protection when they're constructing buildings, so they decide to make him naked. I'm being sarcastic. I don't have very good sarcasm. So I'm going to eat all this food. My strategy is always eat all the food from the fridges because it just goes bad. So I just eat it all. This game is going to have a major UI update, I've heard, because it's very annoying. The UI can be very annoying at times in Project Zomboid, so they're going to update it to be much more user-friendly. Get this butter knife. I'll get a better weapon. See, up here, this is your weapon equipment, and all I have right now is a butter knife, so if I encounter a zombie, I'll probably just die. Don't want to do that. Come in here. Not much in here. Well, there might be something in the dresser. See? I could have missed some important stuff. See, you need stuff to read because your character gets bored. So if you don't read stuff every once in a while, you get bored. So basically, just read stuff and don't get bored. And here we have, oh yeah, medicine. I always get that because sometimes you can increase your survival time, but you do get sick if you take the medicine too. So, it's win-lose. Go down. I try to check as many rooms as I can. Something else, a lot of people probably won't like the new update in one way for the UI, because I've heard that you're not going to be able to carry as much stuff. Like, you can carry a shitload of stuff in this game right now, but that's going to be changed. I think that's a good thing, because right now you can just carry so much stuff, it's kind of ridiculous actually. And see, now my guy just got bored. Oh, I found a kitchen knife. That's actually halfway decent. So now I'll take this book and put it on the heart. That's how I've been eating stuff or whatever. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that, but you can also read stuff. Apparently you eat books. You eat books to get less bored in this game. You eat books and you get less bored. Oh, I just flipped the light switch. Didn't mean to. Chocolate. I always eat that too because chocolate can melt, I think. I don't know. I never had it happen to me, but it's worth making sure. Yeah. So remember, this is pretty... Why am I getting pains? Is my weight too heavy? No, I have 7 out of 150. I do not understand why my character is in pain. Maybe I'm just working him too hard, This game is pretty realistic, so almost anything you do can cause pain. And I'm being retarded getting down these steps. There we go. Oh yeah, it must be the moving around too much, because I'll come in here. Oh yeah, you also have to drink water in this game, so you have to eat and drink water. I think I already said that, but not with the water. Fill up the bottle with water. There you go, click on the sink, that's how I did that. Okay, get some of this, get some of this. I just collect as much stuff as I can at the beginning, and then before I really find out where I want to go. So, alright, I'm going to eat a bunch of food. I always keep the soda pop because the soda pop doesn't go bad. And the soda pop actually is pretty good at keeping you alive. And I'm anxious. See, I don't understand how... There must be a lot of... No, you can jump out windows in this game. So yeah. I won't do that though because I'm actually trying to demonstrate this a little bit. Nope. Nothing in there. Okay, go down these steps. Oh yeah, I won't do the same game every week, guys. And I'll try to talk about different politics too. Oh, zombies. Die, zombitch. Yeah. Generally, this isn't a good idea to just walk out and attract a bunch of zombies. This is generally a terrible idea. But you know, I just wanted to get to the food store. And plus, I'm not really playing this that seriously right now. I'm just kind of showing you guys what it's about. Collect food. Oh yeah, these things are like if you're in pain or hungry. I forgot to mention that, but you probably figured that out by now from seeing me play if you're paying attention. So yeah, I'm just going to collect a whole bunch of food. Then I'm going to pick a house to dump all the food in. And that's where I'm going to go. See, and the zombies can break in through the windows now in these newer updates. So you got to be really careful about that. But you can also escape through all the windows. And now my guy's in a lot of fear because of all the hungry zombies coming in to kill me. I know I'm not picking up the booze, but I think booze is too heavy for these trips that I make just to get a whole bunch of food. The booze is really too heavy for that. Okay. Go through here. Run, 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 run. They're pissed. See, they want to kill me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hide in this house for the night. My character probably needs to sleep, and I do too in real life, but that's not what I'm gonna do before I finish this. I'll play a little while longer. So yeah, I'm gonna drop off all this food in this area because I don't want to have to haul this shit around. And you know, you can infinitely store stuff. So I'm just gonna eat all the bread because, like I said, I always eat the stuff that doesn't keep. Like, you know, the canned food keeps almost forever, so I don't. Yeah, I don't. Oh, it looks like I ruined my knife. Wow. Eat the chocolate. I don't know if it can melt or not. I'm not gonna find out. It probably can, and if it can't now, it will in the future update. So it's good to make good habits, you know. Ramen noodles, don't want to eat those. Not until you cook them at least, or else you get really dehydrated, and it's not really worth it to eat them raw, I found. Oh, my guy's getting really sleepy. Okay, I need to find... I'm sure there's somewhere to sleep in this house. There's always somewhere to sleep. Oh yeah, something else. Well, I'll show you after I sleep. Okay, something else in this game. I'm not sure why I'm getting in so much pain. So I'm just going to take some painkillers. Yeah, I know. This teaches kids good lessons, doesn't it? Painkillers can solve all your problems. Teaches a great lesson, doesn't it? Isn't that a beautiful life lesson? Well, anyways. Oh, now, see? I took too many painkillers, and now my guy is getting sick. You know. See, the game doesn't just let you... I'm sorry for criticizing the game. It does not let you just get away with taking the painkillers, you know. The reason I've been going over here is I've been trying to push those furniture around, but it won't let me. So I'll just... Alright, I'm going to pick up all my stuff here again. But I wanted to get my pain down from agony to just pain because, you know, if your pain gets too high, your life will start to go down or something like that. Or you won't be able to carry as much. Mix of the two. You know. Okay, eat whatever's in the fridge. Oh yeah, don't eat the raw food. It's more trouble than it's worth. Unless there's like fruit, you don't want to eat the raw food. You definitely don't want to eat butter. See what that does? That makes you unhappy. Okay. You know, I gotta get in less pain now. Maybe read something. You know. I gotta see. They haven't quite fixed up all these animations yet, but they're alright. It's coming here. beta blockers, sleeping tablets. Sometimes your character can get in so much pain you can't even sleep without sleeping pills. I found. Oh, the zombies aren't happy. Something about this game I think needs to change is it might actually have to, they need to make more of a way to just, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, the UI definitely needs to be updated. That's not that's not up for debate. The UI in this game, like it's sometimes your items you just kind of lose them. You just kind of lose track of them because you can't even really see them. Ooh, another kitchen knife. I don't know what it is about this new update, but it used. Oh, there we go. Does that use this ammo? See, that's a gun. I have pistol, some kind. See, now if that uses this kind of ammo, the 9mm, 9mm, is that a 9mm? I don't know. It needs to tell me. Pistol. Hopefully that's. It doesn't really look like. I don't know. Let's go out and see. Is this gonna work? Did he just walk through the fence? Okay, so I knew that wouldn't work. I knew that wasn't the right ammo. I just wish that the game would. Oh, I got quite a heavy load, but you know. See, it's so hard to find the right ammo. I'm so tempted to drop this ammo, but every time I just do that, I end up finding a weapon and I can't remember where the ammo is. Okay, see this right here? That means I should sleep, because that's kind of like a level up. I sleep and then I get some type of attribute bonus. Oh yeah, and guys, the zombies are attracted to you if they can see you, so you close the curtains, they can't see you. So, you know, you gotta remember to do stuff like that. So I'm just gonna drop this crap on the ground that's in here and put all my stuff in the dresser. Oh, there's a book. I'll probably take that one with me. You know, a lot of this stuff doesn't have much use yet. Pencils and paper. I'm assuming they'll let you take journals and write your own stuff down. But for now, it's kind of just junk you get rid of because you don't care about. Okay. Screw it. I'm not gonna load. I'm just gonna get this. Let's see, sprinting. Alright, that means I can run better now without getting tired quite often. I should better eat stuff. Chips. Nervous wreck. See, I'm not even sure how you stop that. I don't know if it's the beta blockers or what. Let's try that. I'll eat a beta blocker and see what happens. See, I don't play this game a whole lot, so I'm a little bit newbie to it. You know, I'm not sure what all the drugs do. I'm not even sure what the beta blocker just did. If I just chugged a whole pill full of them. Seems like these drugs affect you a lot less in Project Zomboid than they do in real life. Because in real life, that many beta blockers would probably really mess you up a little bit. So, you know. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, maybe my guy was just bored. Put an unhappy emote, even though it probably won't be an option soon. Sometimes you can get items from the zombies too. Like certain ones you can click on and get their items. So maybe I'll get something useful, because sometimes you get the best stuff from the zombies that you kill. I think they have a higher chance to have something good than just like a cabinet, because you actually did something to get in instead of just walking around and finding it. Just nails that time. This is definitely a pretty good RPG though. I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert on this game. I'm not. I'm just another player. There we go. Oh yeah, sometimes when your legs get tired, it's better not to run, because if you run, you can actually injure your character from running if you're tired. Not tired, but too much stuff or something like that. You know what I mean. No, you don't. I don't care if you do or I don't. So yeah. You're not tired enough to sleep. Well then, it told me to go to bed, and I'm not tired enough to sleep. That's kind of stupid, so chug sleeping tablets until I get tired. Oh, my bones are breaking. Is it from the sickness? Do this, make some bandages. I don't remember getting attacked. Like, I was attacked, but I don't remember getting hit. Maybe it's just the sickness. See, this game is getting harder and harder. I think they need to make it a little easier, actually. There's certain things that just don't make much sense. Running, swinging, will upgrade all the ones I can upgrade. Okay, I'm also texting my girlfriend, by the way. So yeah, this video I'm thinking is gonna have to be a couple of parts. So, you know, I'll fight a few more zombies. I'll get a gun out if I can ever find one. Whoa, did I just walk through that wall? I think I did. Yeah, see? No, I didn't. I'm just walking near the wall. Okay, it's just kind of weird. All these, because you see Project Zomboid's experimenting with new animations and stuff. Some of them look kind of funkadoo. Yes, that's my word. Funkadoo. Kill this fucker. Let's see what my health. Oh, my health. I just probably needed this to get some rest, I guess. Even though it said I could. Okay. Kill these zombies. You can actually take out a lot of zombies with just a kitchen knife if you know what you're doing, which I kind of do. You know, I'm not great, but I've been playing Project Zomboid Combat enough. I can't wait until this game goes multiplayer. It'll be a lot more fun. Slight panic. Hammer. Finally. Hammer, I can finally actually do something besides just walk around and collect items. I can build stuff. If I get some wood, I can build stuff. You know, that's the thing. It used to be a lot easier to get a hammer and get wood, I feel, in the older versions. Now it takes a lot longer, which is probably a good thing because it was pretty easy to just barricade up a house and hide in there. But now they're making you do more. Yeah, okay. Well, if I can't find a gun pretty soon to show you guys, I'm probably just gonna call it a day for Project Zomboid, you know. This is because, you know, I've already taken up 20 minutes, which is a little bit longer than I wanted to, so yeah, if there's not a gun in this house, I'm gonna end the Project Zomboid portion of the podcast. Just want to give you ideas what the game's about. This isn't for people who already know what the game is. This is for people who don't know what the game is, to kind of see if they're interested or not. That's what I'm doing with these. And if you guys have a suggestion for a game, you know, I might go out and buy it. I might not. If it's a free game, I'll definitely give it a go. Unless if I've heard about it and I've played it and I already know it sucks, I won't play it. But I'll try to be open-minded. That's what my girlfriend always gets me on about, you know, being more open-minded. So I'll do that. She's definitely had a positive influence on my life, learning to trust my gut more and whatnot. And yeah, I'm gonna check that shed, guys, and that'll be the last thing, if I remember how to get to that shed. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yep, I remembered. Sometimes these sheds have the best things, and sometimes they have nothing. Okay. I'll show you guys a little bit about barricading outdoors and stuff. Read the newspaper. You know, nobody cares about the newspaper. See, I don't know how reading newspaper gets you less bored. That'd get me more bored if it was about all their propaganda news and stuff, I'd probably get more bored. So I don't want to read about their propaganda. Oh yeah, my guy can stop. He can actually wear a shirt. There we go. See, that's the clothing thing, that little person. And then he puts clothes on. So, put the hammer in my hand. Pick this up. Show you guys barricading. See? See how the health goes up? There's the... there's the regular health, and there's the barricade health. And the sound's glitching. It's still going after I made the barricade. Okay, they need to fix that. Well, I'm gonna call it a day with this game. Go to sleep. I might continue it next podcast, but yeah, okay. Next segment we're going to be doing is the song of the day, which I'm just gonna play the song. So yeah, I'm pretty much done talking now, so see you guys later. I'll play the song and then end the podcast.
Into a time of innocent Americans attacked for trying to do a job, and something landed, motherfucker takes the credit, but instead of heading to Afghanistan and take them out the winter bomb, I reckon kill some families. Children die because of some imaginary weapons. They can find one of the many terrorists upon the planet. Meanwhile, a psychopath, a cannibal for killing every innocent of both saving out of rage. Armageddon, orchestrated, televised and exaggerated. We were lied to and we won't get